guys to another ZW Motors review. I know it's been a while, but we're back again, and today we've got a special. We've got the Ford Ranger Raptor EcoBoost. Guys, this car is absolutely sick, guys. You have no idea. Like, it's the ultimate truck to have, eh? So like with the Raptor, as you can see, it's got the wide wheel arches, you know. It's very beastly. Like, it really commands the street, you know what I'm saying? And like let me just go through the front grille. You see this grille here? It's quite unique to the Ford Ranger Raptor. Like, only the Raptor has this kind of grille. The normal Ranger has like the Ford original kind of grille right there, but this one, it's just unique to the Raptor, just so that it stands out amongst all its other competitors and stuff. And like, as you can see, it's got the LED performance lights right there. Guys, this thing is lacquer, eh? Then as we come to the side, we come here, it's got the all-terrain wheels right here. Especially when you go to the farm and all that kind of thing, it's the perfect car. It can endure anything you give it to it. It can handle anything. And as we come to the side, yo, guys, this thing is wicked, guys. You have no idea. So the side, it's a very long car. It's quite big. It's got a lot of presence, especially when you're on the street right there. Oh, shucks. That was a Jelly 43 right there. But yeah, anyways, back to the review. So you come to the side, you know, it's got your Ranger. Typical Ranger things. It's literally the same as the Ranger, but then now, with this one, it's got something special right there. See those tailpipes? Yeah, this car's loud. This car comes with a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 petrol engine. It puts out about 292 kilowatts, and if you convert that to horsepower, that's roughly about 400 horsepower. And 583 newton meters of torque. So trust me, guys, and this is a petrol, not a diesel, mind you. So it's pretty quick, it's very loud. Like, you have no idea. Just gonna start it up for you soon, just so you guys can hear. So this car comes with 3 different modes. There's the normal, there's the sport, then there's the bar mode. Bar mode, especially, you use it when you're going to the, you know, farm, sand dunes, you know, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so guys, this is pretty much the exterior of the Raptor. So I forgot to mention, guys, so you see this right here, it's a metal plate. It's actually to protect the underneath of the car, especially when you're going through harsh terrains. So it protects the car, it's metal, so they do it as a precaution measure, so that, you know, in the event of, you know, something going underneath, it protects the engine bay. And I forgot to mention, it's got a front camera right here, as well as the side. There's a side camera right there. You know, so that when you're going through, it's like a 360-degree camera. So when you're going through anywhere, literally, you can be able to look at your surroundings and all of that kind of stuff. So I was just going through the wheels of this car, guys. So this one has 285 70R 17-inch rims, and just look how chunky they are, guys. Absolutely chunky. And yeah, the suspension on this car is absolutely solid. It can literally handle anything. It can take on anything, as you can see. So yeah, guys, that's essentially the exterior of the Ford Ranger Raptor. Not going to go through much of it, because I'm sure you guys are quite keen to see how this car drives. So we're going to take it for a quick spin shortly. But for now, I'm just going to go through the interior and just show you guys what it's essentially like. Alright guys, now I'm inside the Ford Ranger Raptor. As you can see, this is what the interior is like. This is what the driver's position is like. You got a great driving position. You know, you can really see what's ahead of you. And yeah, so this is the steering wheel. It's got the 12 o'clock thingy right there. It's got the paddle shifters, as you can see. And yeah, it's got literally Raptor everywhere. And you know, it's got some red detailing right there. These seats are very comfortable, guys. Trust me, like, you can do a whole journey without any back pains or anything of that sort. It almost gives off like a bucket kind of feel, but not necessarily that. But it's overall just very comfortable. Let me just turn on the ignition for you guys and just show you what it's like. Just look at that, guys. Ford really went all out to this. And like, you find this is competing with your Hilux. Let me just turn down the aircon a bit. Sorry about that. So yeah, so this is the driver's display, right? So we're going to go through it together, as yeah, this is literally my first time checking out this car. So as you can see, you've got the exhaust button right there, and this is for your suspension, and this is for the steering wheel. Then Raptor, I think this is for the bar mode, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so you can change the displays here. all that kind of stuff. So, and as we come here to the center console, you've got your driving modes. You've got your 2H, 4H, 4L, 4A. You're always going to be in that mode. And I know you can change, right? You can just toggle this. So this is your normal. This is your sport, sand, and rock, power mode. Right, so these are all the different modes that you find in the Ford Ranger Raptor. Then here we come to the center screen. So you can see there's not really much to it. It's literally the same infotainment screen you're going to find in any other Ford Ranger model, the white track or the XLT. Essentially the same. You've got your Apple CarPlay, you've got your Android Auto. You can change your climate zone, you know, your aircon. It's got heated seats, yeah, all the likes of that kind of stuff. So here I forgot to mention, you can also change some things. Yeah, it's got your auto start stop. Then when you're going through rough terrain, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then here's the gear knob. I'm not too sure about this gear knob. It looks a bit, yeah, different, but yeah, that's essentially it. I know you guys are quite keen on seeing what the Ford Ranger Raptor is capable of doing, especially when we go on the road. So just stay tuned for that. But as for now, let me just start it up for you guys so you can hear. Okay, so vehicle's on right now. And that's a normal mode. So let me give it a few revs. Right. Slippery, sand. Alright. Let's turn the exhaust on. Normal, sport. Okay, you hear that? That's in sports. Let's go to Baja mode. It's a bit louder now. Ooh. So it does kind of have a soft limiter, but yeah, it's loud. Now let me get some revs from the outside so you can guys hear what it sounds like from the outside. Check you guys soon. Inside the Ford Ranger Raptor, and I must say I've been having a blast, guys. It's such a different experience being from passenger to now being driver. You can really feel it, guys. And what can I say? Where should I start? Right, I think right now we're in normal mode. Let's put it into normal. Right, this is normal. Suspension is now literally normal. Everything is just normal right now. So just cruising around town. It's nice. The suspension is it's not rigid, but stiff and still offering that comfortable, you know, overall ride. So especially when you're going through the humps and all of that thing, you won't even feel anything. You can literally just step on it, nothing will happen. So in terms of street presence, this car has a lot of street presence, guys. Trust me, like everyone's gonna see what the hell is this? What kind of car is this? You know what I mean? So right now we're just going through a bit of a hump here. You don't feel it. You don't feel anything. So as I mentioned, guys, this car comes with a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 petrol engine, and it reports out about 292 kilowatts. Or if you convert that to horsepower, that's about 400 horsepower, which is literally sports car territory. Like I know an Audi RS3 pushes about 294 kilowatts, and in about 500 newton-meters of torque. Now imagine this is a truck, and it's pushing sports car power. Like it's insane. Like it can really keep up with those cars, and it really will. So especially if you know you're a farmer or that kind of person, and especially with our roads, this is the perfect car to have. You know, it's got the combination of a truck and it has the soul of a sports car. So you know, whenever you want to put it into sport and take on a few cars, you can really do it. Now I forgot to mention, right, this car has got a 10-speed gearbox, guys. Imagine 10 speed, but you know, you find that you're not really gonna use all those 10 gears, probably up to like 6 or 7. And yeah, the gear shifts are quite smooth, but hey, it's too boring to drive it in comfort. Why not go to sport for now? So now it becomes stiff. So just listen to this, guys. That's 4th gear. Oh, man, I just can't get enough of this car, guys. This car is sick. out of all the cars that I've driven, I think this has been the most fun. Like, guys, you have no idea. So right now, I think we're about to take it to the track, or maybe somewhere around that side, sand dunes, just really get to test it out, see what it's like. So, in terms of tech-wise, this car is quite advanced. You know, it's got your basics, like your lane keeping assist. It has your collision assist, you know, all that kind of stuff. We haven't really tested out the cruise control, but I'm sure it works quite nice. And yeah, this car is sick, guys. The exhaust note is insane, and you don't even feel any turbo lag whatsoever, guys. Nothing. The power is just instant. When you want it, it's there. Just steps on it, keeps going. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna do less talking and just let you guys hear that exhaust. Downshifted to third. Ooh. Yeah, guys, this car is sick. Sick. So you find that also the Raptor competes with the likes of the, what can we say, GD6, Amarok, and right now it's in its own league. Nothing comes closest to this car, maybe except for the Ram TRX. The Ram TRX, yeah, that one is a beast. So I think that would be its true competitor in terms of just your overall daily drivability, power, noise, of course. This car turns you into a maniac, guys. Like, it's so hard to drive it slow. You just always want to step on it all the time. All the flipping time. But the only downside of this car that I can give it is the consumption. But of course, when you're buying a car like this, fuel's gonna be the least of your worries. Like, it chows, guys. Trust me, you're good. It chows. So you just need to be wary about that. But overall, this car, spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. So, you know, I'm so used to European cars. Like, when you're turning this side, the turn signals are this side. So every time I'm clicking on this thing and it's switching on the wipers. But this side is where you turn and whatnot. Whew. Yeah. Guys, this car is sick. As I mentioned, we're at Donnybrook racetrack, and this is the first car we're testing out at the track. As you can see, we've got the Raptor. Big thank you to the owner for the opportunity to do this. As you can see, we've got the Raptor right there at the track, so we're gonna take it for a blast and just test it out. So that's what's up for today with the Raptor. So just gonna show you guys some flybys and, you know, that kind of stuff. So alright guys, we're now at the track. I know this is very unorthodox, but yeah, just trying to see how this thing performs in the track. Yeah. Okay, it's actually quite good. Steering is quite good as well. Guys, and I say this thing is fun, eh? It's literally an M3 on steroids, but in the form of a truck. And it handles the track quite well, eh? This is my first time on the track with a vehicle, so I'm just gonna base it on this. And it's actually pretty good. Okay. Downshifts, guys. Alright. Now I'm passenger, but I'd go for a blast again. Woo. Guys, when I say the torque is insane in this car, you feel it. And the brakes too, eh? Very solid, guys. He's I think it's on steel brakes. I'm not too sure how many pods. If maybe it's a 5-pod or 6-pod, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it handles, guys. Trust me, it really does. Even though it's quite unorthodox to have it on the track, but this car is the soul of an M3, guys. Literally, it sounds like an M3. Like, it's literally an M3. So as I mentioned, yeah, 400 horsepower, guys, for a truck. That's insane. I mean, well done to Ford for this beast, man. They really nailed it. And I really get the hype over the car. It's really worth it, because the car really does perform what it's meant to do. And it really does outperform literally all the cars that are in its standard. You know, you can literally daily this car, okay? You can daily it, you can take it to the track like what we're doing. Take it to the farm. It will literally do everything. Literally everything, guys. So yeah, just going through the corners nice and easy. It handles quite nicely, even though it's a bit, yeah, it's huge, guys. This is over 2 tons, eh? But it's not too bad. It handles quite nice. So as a first time reviewing the Raptor, I must say I'm quite impressed, guys. If you have the money, trust me, you need to get this car. It's worth it. And I feel like soon people are gonna be taking these over the GT6, because guys, who wouldn't want a truck that's fun and that has the engine that this has and the exhaust that this has, and also taking it to the track, guys? I mean, you can race sports, you know, sports cars, hatchbacks and whatnot, and this thing will do absolutely well. So yeah, guys, this is it from us at the track. This is the first track review. Stay tuned for more reviews to come. Just want to say a big shout out to the owner for this opportunity to do this. Not only did I get to use it on the track, I drove it all the way this side, and yeah, guys, what an absolute car. Look at all that dust.